What's up, you guys? My name's Miguel, fellow Xray Tech peep here, giving you knowledge. So, today we're covering how hard is it to get into the actual Xray Tech program. So, let me give you an overview of my situation. There, you can compare to your future situation or where you are right now, or if you already applied and you're like wondering where you stand. So, there's so many variables in this coming from me, 3.5 GPA, applying to the program, all the prerequisites done, and I think I had like a few, like one or two extra classes that were didn't actually have to be done for the program, but if it's the basics, like just your plain basics, they add like a half a point to your grade. So essentially, the more prerequisites you have done, and some of the other like core classes for like just to get a basic associate's degree, well, it depends on your program, but like they'll have a score system they use to help like rank you where you stand just as far as academic goes. Ours had I think it's called the some kind of testing for like English if you're capable of reading. I think it's called the dentist something test. I can't remember. That was also two. They had that. That's more for like so to make sure you don't struggle hard to like read and stuff because you are reading medical books and stuff like that. But I mean, if you did a good grade in English in college, I mean, you'll be fine. But anyways, that's one aspect, and then ours had an essay. I'm not sure about other schools. Well, the schools, two, I think like two or three of them that are here, they also have essays. I can't speak for other schools. The essay, once again, they'll give you a topic, probably about why you want to get into it or why you think have impact. It depends the theme, but that one too, they look into your grammar and like a bunch of other stuff in the essay. That is another variable too, and also the actual interview, which I know with COVID and all that stuff that it varies how the interview works. When I did it, mine was actually in person in the campus, and they had like the table, and you were sitting around like the just like back in the day, just a kingdom, just like a circle, and you're in the middle, and you're being like in trial. That's how it felt like. And then I know right now with COVID, for the other students, they would just be on their laptop on a call, which that's way less intimidating. And they'll do it from there. When I did it, I did the actual interview, and they had a task you had to do. So that's another aspect. So let me give you some situations you can be in. So one of my friends, before I applied to the program, he had a 4.0 GPA. Perfect, had all the requisites done, everything, 4.0 GPA. I mean, he was pretty smart. His essay, I mean, it was pretty good. I don't know how the interview went. Can't speak of that. And I think it was a pool of 20. Mine was a pool of 25 when I applied. So he applied and he didn't get in. And when I heard that in my mind, I was like, well, I have a 3.5. I'm not as smart as him. What if I don't get in? So there's like your actual interview and your essay, like if you're not that smart, you can help you up because there's other people who got in, which we had another friend in there also. She had a 3.5 GPA, like I did, and she got in instead of the other dude. So you can see how your other traits or other variables can help you. And also, it depends how many people are actually applying to the program and how many actually accept. Because what some people did, I just applied to the one that was closest by me, but other people will apply to yours, to like other surrounding colleges. And I mean, depending which one they get in, if the other one's, closer from home or it works out better for them, you know, there's like a slot available. So that depends also. And I mean, I don't know like how classes are now, but from like the past several classes that I've seen, a majority of the past, like my class, the one before me, and the one after, like there's a lot of, it's like a lot more, like more women and less men. I don't know if that's because how the healthcare field is, or like just there's more women's applying to the program. Cause like mine, I was like there was only like three dudes, and then everyone else was lady, and that went for like all the other classes too. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's weird. I know for the nursing, there's usually more lady nurses than actual men nurses, but you know. That's just something I noticed. Let's see. I personally, I mean, if your grades are kind of like if you're applying, your grades are kind of already set. Depending, you should already been ahead of that, knowing that you should have the highest GPA possible going in. If your grades aren't that good like mine was, your best hope is either to perfect your essay or try to do as good as you can on the actual interview. That will help. Mine, they had an interview where before you went, they would ask you to go online to do some things, and then also get there early, because like mine, they actually timed you on being there early, and how you interacted with them. That's another thing too. But I mean, for the most part, there's so many variables. Like sometimes there's some classes where not that many applicants applied, and you know, there's so many variables. So even if you're not that smart like me, you can still get in. It is doable. So yeah, hope that helps. My name is Miguel, fellow Xray Tech peep here. See you in the next one.